Hey everyone, Pimpachi here, and I've been recently on a big Kingdom Hearts binge. And I'm not sure why. I've played since it came out back in 2001, and I thought, why not tell everyone my favorite boss fights of this series? I will warn people who plan on playing through the game and want to actually have a fresh start through the story, that this will contain spoilers. So yeah, you've been warned. Number 5. Riku from 358 over 2 days. Considered the true final boss of 358 over 2 days, Riku takes the number 5 spot only because of Deep Dive. Originally in Kingdom Hearts Final Mix, we was left puzzled for years on who this Kate and Neo Shadow Slayer is. The actual fight in 358 over 2 days is really, well... Yeah, sure, my equipment was really strong, but that's all you really have to do to Riku. Also because the combat for 358 over 2 days was half-assed, and then partway through, Riku gets Elsword's Armageddon Blade, and it actually hurt you quite a lot. One thing ironic about this fight is that it would serve to be the first battle that Roxas has at his favorite skyscraper. The next being the internal struggle in Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix Plus with Sora. Which I think is bullshit because NA didn't get it, but Final Mix Plus, you actually get an actual fight with Roxas. But in NA, or in the normal version of Kingdom Hearts 2, you only get a cutscene where they fight. The cutscene was cool, but kind of would have really appreciated that fight because it was pretty nice. I can really care less about the first 3 fights. This is possibly one of the best boss fights, and there should be a remake of this on next gen console.
Why is it only a reference pen,
So there's no part in this fight that I enjoy besides the music. Vectors of the Heavens is amazing, with piano keys adding so much emotion to it, and it fits perfectly into the fight, like every Kingdom Hearts fight. Also, after playing through this shit, I fucking cried at this part. I don't care what anyone says, I'm done. Number 4. Darkthorn. This ran miles around a lot of bosses. Mainly because this is one of the coolest looking bosses in the series. Reminded me a lot of Ifrit in Final Fantasy X. And the fight was surprisingly good. Especially being one of the very starting worlds you go to. And come on, if you really think that Mulan's boss fight with Shan Yu or whatever his name is, and the I'll make a man of you moments really beat this ballroom consuming beast? Not one bit. No. Number 3. Unknown from Birth by Sleep. Sadly, I don't have my PSP, so I couldn't capture a video of me getting destroyed by one of the most annoying bosses in the series. But since the music of Birth by Sleep is on par with that of Vector of the Heavens, also, this boss is what got me even more pumped for Kingdom Hearts 3. And then, this gave me more things to speculate on. Who is this faggot? A time-traveling Xemnas? But, what bullshit is that? Now knowing his, identity makes me more upset than I was trying to find out who he was. Number 2. Sephiroth from Kingdom Hearts 2. I remember in the 6th grade, I tried to beat this cursed sword-wielding douche. It took me hours of grinding, hours of picking skills to use against this one-winged pigeon. I even contemplated getting an Ultimate Keyblade, and that took not that long now that I actually think about it, because there was only 7 plus curriculum that I could just find throughout the game. But no, my PlayStation 2 sat in my TV stand for about a month before I actually randomly chose to fight him, and my first try I actually won. Later on in the 9th grade, I decided to actually fight him on Proud Mode, which is the hardest you can actually get in the North American version. And I did it without a sweat. The gameplay here is me actually trying to... The gameplay here is me actually trying to kill him after so many years, and let me tell you, I was completely rusty. If you beat this guy, you get a really big motorcycle key, and a cool cutscene between Cloud and Sephiroth. And, you know, it's the second best Keyblade in the game, and I will admit though, Sephiroth in the first game is 100 times worse. Hands down, terrible. I didn't even beat him in the first one. There was no reason to. I didn't have Final Mix. I wasn't born in Japan, so there was no reason to. I would have rather fought this guy instead of the Ice Titan. Anyway, though, I will admit the Ice Titan is fucking terrible. I'm not gonna even talk about it. Not gonna talk about the times I had with it. Terrace theme. Fuck Vector to that. This serves as the beginning of the end of Restless Sleep, and the start of a terrible scheme. To me, this is the ultimate battle between light and darkness in this entire series. Like, fuck Vanitas and Ventus. I don't like this shit. No, this shit should have created the Keyblade. Also, fun fact. If you spell Master Aeroquest's name backwards, you get a little Easter egg. Let's go.
Let's go. Heal. Take it. Fire. Fire. You're done. Heal! Take that! Let's go! You're done! Let the darkness die! How could you?